Hey guys, welcome back to STL TV Live. I'm Christia Parker, still talking with Karen and Alex about a very important topic, very interesting topic, and a night of education at the Missouri History Museum. Can you tell us when this event will take place?
Sure, it's this Thursday, May 24th at 7 p.m. Doors open at 6:30.
Great. Now, we were talking about the Missouri History Museum's involvement in this film screening. Can you tell us a little bit more about that for the people that missed?
Sure. With documentaries, there's so many chances people can maybe live stream something or rent it on Netflix, but really screening in a venue such as the Missouri History Museum gives us a chance to have a community forum. So you can express your thoughts and you can hear the thoughts of those of your neighbors, perhaps.
Great. So after viewing the film, and there will be some question and answer, things like that. What do you expect to come from this night?
In a best of all possible worlds, I'd like people to leave feeling more empowered than when they came. The hope is that they get information about specific resources, and they're going to meet specific people. The U.S. attorneys for the Eastern District of Missouri and the Southern District of Illinois are coming to speak because they want people to understand that they are a safe place to get resources from. There are going to be several police chiefs there, which is not often the case, so that people can understand that the police are not necessarily to be feared in such situations. And frankly, that people would tell each other that it's okay in the immigrant community to speak up and say something. Look, hate crime is not an easy gig to talk about. It's not fun and airy and light and you know, your average coffee table conversation. But it's the kind of thing we have to talk about.
Now, what would be considered a hate crime?
A hate crime is a crime. It's already a criminal act where the perpetrator chooses the victim because of the victim's connection, real or perceived, to one of the protected categories: race, religion, national origin, disability, gender orientation. It's a very specific. Matthew Shepard. Matthew Shepard was killed because he was gay. He was pistol whipped and left in sub-zero weather to die on a fence post in Wyoming. James Byrd was dragged behind a truck for miles before he died by a group of white supremacists who went after him simply because he was African American. Those are hate crimes. Those are horrific, nasty things, and people have to understand who can help and why communities want to pay attention to. I'll admit they're not always solved, but at least raising the education factor about when is a hate crime and when isn't it. Today's news is really interesting because this fellow, Daron Ravi from New Jersey, was convicted today in the invasion of privacy and bias incident case against this young man, Tyler Clementi, in Rutgers, who then jumped off the GW Bridge. I mean, you're just talking about this, you're like, gee, this isn't really fun at all. And the reality is, the whole country is talking about this case. And why is he going to get the sentence that he did? And is that the way justice is best served? It's not easy, like I said before, but it has to be talked about. And in a positive, uplifting way. You can do that too.
Now, how would you encourage the people who have been victims of hate crimes and those who might be, you know, they see the hate crime? How would you encourage them to step up?
To actually find the resources in any community that are victim assistance, victim advocacy folks, because most of them will be trained in how to deal with this. And to find comfort in knowing that there are allies out there. And frankly, in talking about it, I think one of the ways in which some people who are victimized, not all, but some, get a lot of strength and power is in being able to tell their story and teach others.
And you all have a website. What's your website?
adl.org/Missouri.
And the History Museum, this is such a great opportunity for discussion to come there. What are your aspirations for this night?
Well, one of the things we are very excited about is the director, Patrice O'Neill, will be with us, and she requested to be with us because she wants to hear the thoughts from the community. So we're looking forward to a really large crowd with a good discussion and with some next steps to come from it. And more information about us would be on mohistory.org.
Great. And again, it's this Thursday night at what time?
7 p.m.
No charge, no
No
cost.
charge, free
Free and open.
event. Thank you all so much for being here today and talking about a very important topic in our community. We really, really appreciate
Thanks
it.
for the opportunity.
You guys,
Thank you.
remember to keep up with STL TV and all of the great events going on around St. Louis. You have to friend us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can always catch us streaming live at stltv.net. If you really want to experience St. Louis, you have to watch STL TV. We're coming right back with more, so don't go away.